So today I'm going to make my Chick-fil-A, my homemade recipe. Kind of got combined a couple different recipes that I had seen on the internet and came up with the one that I felt like was best. The first thing you do is I use boneless, skinless chicken breasts, and I will go ahead and flatten them out a little bit with the smooth side surface of a meat tenderizer. And just kind of get it a little thinner, and then go ahead and put it in a pie dish. I use just pie dish, any shallow dish will do. And I've already had some pickle juice over that, but go ahead and pour and cover the chicken breasts with kosher dill pickle juice. And then you're going to let that marinate for at least 30 minutes or more. That's the first step. Okay, and while that is marinating, I'm going to go ahead and make the homemade French fries. I've already peeled the potatoes and use my crinkle cut potato cut here to go ahead and cut the waffle fries. Don't want to get them too thick because you can actually have them whatever thickness you like. Some are a little thicker than others, but that's okay. So you can leave them like that as waffle fries, or you can also just cut them if you want with like regular French fries. Just give them another cut there. You can see what that looks like. And I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of those four. After I get all those chopped up, then I'm going to go ahead and put them in the bowl covered with ice and let them sit over here in the ice off to the side. In the meantime, next I'm going to mix 1 egg and 1 cup of milk, and I'm going to mix those, whisk them together. Okay, next I'm going to add 1 cup of flour, and in here's my seasonings. I have 2 teaspoons of salt, half a teaspoon of pepper. I use white pepper this time, but you can use black pepper. And I used some garlic powder and paprika. Didn't measure, but maybe 1/8 to 1/4 of a teaspoon of each of those. Add that to the mixture. And then you're going to go ahead and whisk those together. And getting prepared with your chicken. All that whisked together. And I'm going to get my setup with dipping it in. Okay, next we're going to prepare our chicken. You are going to pick it up out of the marinade. Dip it in the egg mixture and then into your seasoned flour. Let's get 3 of those. Dredge it in the flour. Make sure all sides are coated well. Put it over here on the pan. I like to use my hands, just a little bit easier for the final one. Have them like that. Okay. Next, I'm just going ahead and putting the floured chicken into my skillet that I heated with some oil. Just kind of looking like that right now. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and turn them for the first time, and I will turn a few over here. See how they're doing. And it's getting a little too brown. A little grease is a little hot because it's got a little brown a little quickly, so I might turn down my heat. I'm now taking some of the potatoes out of the ice water. I'm gonna pat them dry. Then I'm going to go ahead and put them in the fryer. And I will fry just for, I'll time it this time and see if it's just a few minutes. I do not want them to be completely done because the trick to having really crispy homemade fries is to double fry them. So I'll fry them, remove them on the paper towel, and then refry them. Okay, I went ahead and flipped them over, so I'm going to continue cooking them on this side. I probably will cook a few more minutes and then just check to make sure they're not getting too brown. So I might need to keep flipping them just to keep them from getting too dark. Okay, I'm now going to go ahead and take these out and let them cool on here for a little bit until right before we're ready to eat, and then they will not take as long to cook to get nice and brown. Okay, my chicken is now done. I went ahead and tested it, with a meat thermometer to reach the right temperature to make sure it was safe, which was well above 165 degrees. So now I'm going to prepare the sandwiches. I'm going to take one of the breaded chicken breasts, and I will put it on my bun. And then I'm wrapping it in wax paper. And get another one. Wrap it up. And I'll continue doing that for all my sandwiches. And then I'm going to put them in my preheated oven. I think I preheated it to about 300. And I'm just going to let them stay in there for 5 or 6 minutes. That helps the bread get warm. It kind of steams it, kind of gives that Chick-fil-A, just the texture and everything of the Chick-fil-A. Okay, next we just go ahead and unwrap that. And we've got pickles. Go ahead and put the standard pickles on. And your choice of Chick-fil-A sauce or the Polynesian, which we find at our local grocery store. These are just some more that I've cut up more into the French fry shape the second time around versus the waffle fry shape. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and now fix my sandwich. A little Chick-fil-A sauce. Pickles, and a little sauce for the fries, and delish.